For the first time ever, we welcome you into Q2 Stadium in Austin, Texas for Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League action as Austin FC plays host to Violette. I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us here tonight. It is a very comfortable evening and a great crowd on hand here in one of America's newest venues and one of its nicest as well. And for the first time, it hosts Champions League in Concacaf. As we look at the bracket, we are in the top left, and of course, coming into tonight, it is 3-0 in favor of Violette on aggregate, so a long way back for Austin FC, but no doubt an impossible task for the green and black here tonight. So let's go back and look at that first 90 minutes. That was last week in Cibao, Dominican Republic, as this game could not be played in Haiti. And right away, it was the Haitian side to get the goal early on. It was Sherry who was in the starting lineup tonight. He was the one to grab the first goal. Austin, they would have some chances as well, but not as good of opportunities as Violette were able to create just before halftime. How about basically a carbon copy goal, as Sherry was able to nod that one home as well. Then we get into the second half, and how about the weirdest own goal you'll ever see? Amro Tarek, just a tough moment for him. There would be moments to try to respond for Austin, but in the end, they could not find the goals they were looking for, so they come into tonight down 3-0 on aggregate. And it will be a long way back, no doubt, for Austin. But it is a retooled 11 tonight. We will show you the starting lineups here in just a few minutes. But this Violette side, they will come into play tonight with just 3 players on the bench, no backup goalkeeper. The odds, even though they are leading this aggregate tie 3-0, the odds you could say are still against this Haitian side. So we will see what it brings here tonight. Of course, this Austin FC team going on the road and taking down Real Salt Lake over the weekend, and they come into play tonight with the same exact starting 11 that took the field over the weekend. So plenty to play for here tonight, and of course a trip to the quarterfinals of this competition. It could be a historic night for Haitian football, or it will be Austin FC with a big-time comeback if they are able to win this game. Of course, there were no away goals in that first leg, so an away goal tonight from Violette could really change this tie, and that would force Austin to have to win 5-1 if that is what the final aggregate is supposed to be. So a lot to play for here tonight, but of course Josh Wolfsang coming in, we have the ability to write a very poor performance, and our guys are energized by that. And of course, coming off their result on the weekend, they will be coming in with some pretty good momentum, and we'll see if they are the ones to take down Violette tonight, or if Violette will be a Haitian team to move through into the quarterfinals against many odds. Of course, last year, another Haitian side couldn't even participate in this competition. They have the opportunity here tonight to move on to the next round against all of the odds. Of course, the teams are preparing in the tunnel now, and we are just moments away from first kick here tonight. It is Austin FC, it is Violette. The players will take to the field here in just a moment as we get you set for first kick. It is a great crowd on hand here at Q2 Stadium, as of course this is their first taste of Champions League here in Concacaf at Q2 Stadium. It is no doubt one of the best venues in MLS, and we will get to see it on the Concacaf stage here tonight. So here come the teams. We will step aside as we hear the Concacaf anthem will get you set with lineups and first kick coming up from Austin. Building you up to first kick tonight from Austin, Texas. It is Violette taking on Austin FC tonight as we take a look at Josh Wolf's starting 11. Now this features no changes from the weekend result against RSL, but 9 changes from that first leg. Brad Stuver, Ethan Finley are the 2 players that remain in this starting 11 from the weekend, or pardon me, from last week. It is an unchanged 11 from Saturday. Look at our officials here tonight in the middle. It will be O'Shea Nation of Jamaica. Brown Radix of Grenada will be the 4th official tonight. Look at the 2 captains, Steven Saba and Sebastian Driussi. No doubt the star man of this Austin FC side. And his first taste of Concacaf Champions League here tonight as well. A look at the VAR room. It is Danian Parchment and Odette Hamilton that will take charge of VAR should it be needed here tonight. And of course, for Violette here tonight, it is a small bench with just 3 players on the bench, no backup goalkeepers. They make 5 changes from that first leg. Schneider Sherry, of course, he was the scorer of the 2 goals for Violette. He is in the starting 11 here tonight. So here we go. So much anticipation for play here tonight. Violette of Haiti, the minnows of CONCACAF, against one of MLS's finest sides in Austin FC. Just waiting on the whistle to get things started here tonight. There's the whistle, and here we go. 90 minutes, Austin trails 3-0 on aggregate coming into play here tonight. An early ball coming in, Driussi, parried away. Finley is there, and the goalkeeper moves this away. Still a chance though for Austin, not even 30 seconds in. And this could be a sign of things to come here tonight. Paul Robert Decius in goal tonight for Violette. Just not the same goalkeeper that we saw last week in Steve Sanon. Another ball over the top, it's Zardes! Jesse Zardes, just wide! Saved off the line. And what a start already for Austin FC. Just over the outstretched head of the defender, and then helped out a play, taking no chances there at the back post. And of course, the crowd providing a great soundtrack behind the play on the field. The in-swinger, flicked away. And this is where Violette was most dangerous last week on the counter, more specifically down that left-hand side. That's a handball that will go Austin's direction. Alex Ring will put this back in play, go all the way downfield. Decius will get a touch on it. For Violette, they have not been playing a lot of competitive matches. They played in the Flow Caribbean Club Championship in May of last year. But from the end of that tournament to the first leg last week was 290 days. And that was how many days they went without playing a competitive match between the final, where they won against Cibao in penalties in the final, until the first leg last week. They've been playing some friendlies. Their league, though, domestically has been put on hold. And of course tonight, some players who did not feature last week, and some of them, like Jude St. Louis, who was on the bench, was not on the roster in the first leg. Now trying to move this out wide, it's Finley. The overlap is there. Kolmanich stands it up to the back post. It's chested down, and very confident defending there, as Violette able to stymie that threat. Ronnie Atimi, of course, the head man for this Violette side, said the biggest focus coming into this Champions League tie, we just have to be aggressive. There's no other way to go about it. That was his main game plan for both of these legs. You just got to go out there and give it to him. And now it's a foot race for this loose ball. Sherry on the chase. He won't get there. He'll provide Brad Stuver with just a little something to think about. Driussi over the top. Cleared away for a moment. Cicerone, who did start at center back in the last leg, he gets the start again here tonight. Fede will put on the brakes. Yame thought he was fouled. Instead, Wolf carries on. Of course, Owen Wolf, his first career goal and the youngest MLS goal scorer so far in 2023. Became the 8th father-son duo to score in Major League Soccer with his goal against RSL, which turned out to be a game-winning goal. It's intercepted. Foul behind the play. It looks like they'll slow this down, and look at all that space in the middle. Now trying to return it out wide. It won't get there. It's Kolmanich. is able to clear this back to Brad Stuber. That looks like a stoppage here, and it is Maudovindo Germain, who is another one of those players who has actually spent some time in the NPSL in the United States with FC Motown. Recently acquired to help out the numbers here with Violette here tonight. Of course, one other game going on at this hour as well in Concacaf Champions League. Philadelphia Union and Alianza FC. That is 0-0 on aggregate coming into play tonight. And here comes Austin. Trying to burst forward again. This time slowing things down. Germain will play it back. Mauricius. Over the top, Sherry not able to latch onto it. Here's Pereira. Ring. It's flicked out wide by Rigoni. Now some time on the ball here for Austin FC. Kolmanich. Another ball lofted forward, Zardes! Just over the bar, he was offside anyway. No doubt a sign of intent from Austin FC and Jesse Zardes, who is making his 13th Champions League appearance. He has scored 3 goals in this competition. And he wasn't far away on that attempt. Down the right. Good defensive play. That is Steven Saba, the captain, the 30-year-old. 20 caps for the Haitian national team. Also spent some time over the last few years with Montreal. So familiar with soccer, at least in this part of the world, in terms of America and Canada, Major League Soccer. Foul there, just nipping at the heels of Driussi, who wants to get on with it quickly. Comes centrally, this one touched away. Austin will keep it in. Ring moves it out wide. Gallagher back for Ring. Down the line, Rigoni. Circles it back, now the cross. Zardes flicked along, and he actually flicked it just behind the 2 intended targets. Another close attempt there. Driussi and Finley were waiting at the back stick. Just came off the wrong angle of Zardes' head. Nothing to do there. Throw in for Violette. Of course, they will be very content to take some time to put this back into play, and I'm sure it is something that O'Shea Nation has told both captains already. That one just slips out of his hands, and that'll be a foul throw. Not sure he meant that, but it slips right out of his hands. It's a throw-in right back. Lost it, forgot something. Driussi. Kolmanich rolls it in. There was nobody there at the top of the box. And now maybe a chance to counter. Here comes Violette, and this is where they are dangerous. They'll play it down the right. Germain going for goal. It wasn't a bad effort. Tried to take on Stuber there on the near side. Fires it out of play. That is much more like it from Violette, and this is how they will look to exploit Austin tonight, when you'd think they would have plenty of numbers forward. Good play in the end by Isonen just to slow that down and provide a tough angle. This deflects out of play. There's a look at Josh Wolf. Said nothing changes coming into play here tonight in terms of the mentality. Gotta find 3 goals at least to force penalties. Help back into the area. Violette trying to clear their lines. Comes to the far side. Cross into the middle. Rigoni, one touch to settle. Deflected down. It's Ring. Back for Rigoni. Now the shot. Pereira spilled away. Ring back into the middle and cleared. Driussi could not get his first touch correct. As you'd expect, Austin all over Violette here on their home field. Finley wins it right back off Saba. Finley into the middle to Driussi. Blocked down. Heroic defending. It's a corner kick. It's going to have to be much more of this from Violette here tonight, but so far so good. Cross floated in. Karate kicks right into the middle and now cleared. Austin so far in 2 home games. A loss against St. Louis City in their first ever game. They did score twice in that game though, Austin. And then the 1-0 win against Montreal, where they had their chances. It took until very late on to find the lone decisive goal. They did win that game 1-0. They're looking for more decisive results here at home. There's no better opportunity than right now to get back on track. Sherry holding play up and moving it up to the left. Here comes Violette again. Fede going down. Was that enough? Yes. But it's going to be for simulation. A whistle to stop play. Ume Fede will go into the book. Another player who was not part of the roster in the first leg. Is there any contact there? Didn't look like it. On totality in the first leg, Austin managed 10 total shots. Already tonight they have 4. Holding the ball at about an 80% clip right now. Pereira, right back. Pereira serves this in. It's taken by Decius. 29-year-old Decius. His first Champions League appearance here tonight. As it is for so many of these Violette players. Driussi sliding this in, and Decius was alert to that one and sees it run out of play. Here's Roni Atimi, just trying to keep this team together, and honestly, this has been a pretty solid start from Violette. 16 minutes in. Wanting to maybe just put the pressure back on Austin. There was so much talk during the week that Violette would come here and maybe just crumble, but they have done the opposite so far. It's been great defending, albeit a bit frantic at times. That's a bad giveaway though. And here comes Wolf. Wolf just wide. And maybe Violette let off the hook there as Wolf just tried to take it himself. The young 18-year-old coming off that goal against RSL over the weekend. Just kind of took that with his instep. Kind of an awkward shot as he breaks it up again this time. Gallagher moves it out wide. Here's Wolf again in the middle. Pereira. Aisanen. Pereira. Here's Ethan Finley. Wolf flips this in, diving to get that away. Pereira touched along. Finley, still Finley, got the shot away, but not close enough to goal. As this is cleared away once again. Ends Pierre again to the back post, too far. And Driussi will have to watch this out of play. So close yet again, but close is not going to cut it tonight. And that is Pierre, who is down. Needs some assistance here. Of course, we've mentioned the bench situation. Just 3 players on the bench tonight for Violette, so they cannot afford players to go out injured. Pierre gets back to his feet. That was a loose touch. It's put out of play by Germain. Ring. Aisanen is touched along. Ethan Finley. It's Decius again. Again turned over in the middle. Pereira. Cutting it back. Was he clipped? He was. Free kick. Of course, a reminder, 3-0 on aggregate. Violette still leads. A great chance here for Austin to cut into that. Rigoni stand over this. This will be Kolmanich. Serves it in. It's cleared away. Pretty good clearance at that, at least initially. Guillaume. Violette looking for a way out. Feel for handball. That is granted, and a free kick will go back to Violette. Zardes has had chances early. No doubt about that. This crowd trying to urge them on. 32 shots tonight for Zardes. Another opportunity was blown off for offside. This comes all the way through the middle. Svede was almost onto that. A player down for Violette. And the referee will stop play now. Sherry needs a moment. It's one of those hold-up players, and yeah, he just got an elbow right in the lower back. That's what it looks like, at least. Not intentional by any means. Sherry got back to his feet. Crowd not overly appreciative of that. Wolf rolls it out wide. A good ball as well. Gallagher back for Wolf. Gallagher's asking for it back. He'll get it. Find Rigoni and cleared away. There's another whistle that will end the threat. Foul against Austin. Sherry. Germain. Overlap coming from St. Felix. Nodded along and out of play. Pereira. Lofts it out wide. Gallagher for Rigoni. Again, out of play. Throwing up coming for Austin as we're past the midway point of this first half. Right now, Austin still up against it. They need 3 goals, at least. Flicked along. Another chance for Finley into the middle. Flicked in! Sebastian Driussi! And Austin have one back. And still 2 more to go. The captain, the heartbeat of this side, has a goal. And might that be a handball by Ethan Finley? Of course, this will be looked at by Danian Parchment. It's just below the armpit. That is what is considered a handball or not. It is very close. O'Shea Nation in conversation with Danian Parchment. Still looking. It's a handball in the immediate build-up to the play. Here it is again. It's so tough to tell. It was right around the bottom of the sleeve there. But is there a good enough angle to be able to tell? And it looks like O'Shea Nation will come over and take a look here at the pitch side monitor. So he will take a look here. You can see Paul Robert Dicius go right up to the official after that goal went in. That's the look right there. Where does that hit? A long look from O'Shea Nation. That is about as close as it gets. Maybe one more look here for O'Shea Nation. Now he has his decision. Handball, no goal. So Austin go back to the drawing board. Still, they need 3. It looked to be the correct decision by VAR. That is why it is in place. So, Violette able to escape for now. But Austin are coming right back for more. And a head injury here will stop play. Stevenson, Guillaume, the one down. Yeah, clashing heads with Owen Wolf. Able to get back to his feet. And there are the 3 bench players tonight. Jude St. Louis, Chad Saint-Mian, and Renato Lambert. Saint-Milan spoke to The Athletic this week and a lot of good things to say in that this team has been having team meetings over the last year or so. But lately, everyone, he said, not only has everyone stayed positive, but everyone's starting to push harder. That's how much they want this. Everybody counting them out coming in, especially against MLS opposition. Look at what they've been able to put out there, even here on the road, shorthanded tonight. I should also mention, Saint-Mian, he's 18 years old. He's just a few credits shy of getting his high school diploma, which he'll finish up in the coming months. I guess once this competition ends for him. He is one of those available on the bench tonight. Ronnie Adimi and Violette. Rolled out wide again. Pereira. Kolmanich. High lofted ball. Headed back. It's Rigoni on the turn. Blocked. Cicerone was there. Another young player for this Violette side. He actually made 4 appearances in the Concacaf Under-20 Championship for Haiti just last year. So experienced in big matches. Here's Cicerone. And now Rigoni. He wants the outswinger, so he'll take it. Pereira. And nothing doing once again. Keep you in the loop with what's going on around Champions League. Still no score between the Philadelphia Union and Alianza. Of course, Alianza being the away side there. One goal could make a huge difference, just as it could here tonight for Violette. And tonight it'll be Atlas hosting Olympia. Olympia holding a 4-1 lead on aggregate. It's Wolf, striding forward. Wolf, Kolmanich. Kolmanich's cross, out of the way. Fede trying to get this away again. He was fouled. Kolmanich's going to plead that he didn't really do anything, but he did turn his back. Lets this run through. How about that? Sees it all the way out for a goal kick. Another one of those young youth internationals for Haiti. Now at 25 years old, did play twice in Olympic qualifying. There's no doubt some good talent on this team. They have shown it over these 2 legs so far. But now can they finish the job against one of the top teams in Major League Soccer? Driussi cuts it back. It's too tall, looking for Finley. Again, Austin just falling into that trap. They're getting into good areas, but it's that final product that just has not quite been there yet. Josh Wolf knows that they still need 3 goals, and there's still plenty of time, but got to find that first. They thought they did a few minutes ago, if not for the handball. Plenty of good options on the bench. Maxi Rudy, Will Bruin, amongst others. Redis as well. Plenty of attacking options still there if Austin needs them. Wolf in space, loops it out wide. Gallagher is crossed into the middle, down and saved. Decious, what a stop, and keeps Austin at bay. A terrific stop. Decious pushes that out of play. They're not out of the woods yet. The corner flicked away. Finley trying to serve this back in. Gets it back out wide. Rigoni, his cross. Just a bit too far behind Vaisinen. Austin with their tails up again, looking forward and trying to find that first. Another note on subs. It was Violette who only made 3 subs in the first leg. We'll see what the decision making is tonight from Violette manager. Cross comes in, end of the way. Ring once again, serves it in, flicked. And this is going to be a whistle to stop play. It's a foul against Austin. Here it is again, and it is worth looking at again and again. Point blank. They always tell you, head it down and with power. It's exactly what Driussi does. That is a matter of inches farther to the right of Driussi. It is nestling in the corner for 1-0. Aticius with just a tremendous stop. See a Haitian flag in the crowd as well. A very proud nation going through, no doubt, a rough spell. But this, if Violette can see this through, would be a bright spot and something to celebrate. Much like the Haitian women's team qualifying for the upcoming Women's World Cup. Soccer has really been able to bring this nation together in times of hurt, and this is another opportunity to do so. But here comes Austin again. Lifted in, too far behind. Kolmanich serves it back, flicked, and saved. Decius again. They didn't say it was going to be easy. Austin now up to 12 shots. Remember, they had 10 in the entirety of the first leg. 4 of those have been on target as well for Austin tonight. Zardes now. Taken off the ball. Good challenge, says the referee. Saba applying pressure on Pereira as he gets it out wide. Another cross sent in. Finley for Wolf. He slices it out of play. If you're Violette right now, feel like you just got to survive until halftime. Reset the board and then see what the second 45 brings. With Austin pushing more than they probably are now, if things are still as they are in about 10 minutes of gameplay. Remember, Austin need at least 3 to force penalties. The expectations for Austin, of course, this year, sky high. The first year, expansion year, it was tough, no doubt about it. You'd expect that for a first-year club. And how about they were able to accomplish last year? Now, first time in international competition, and they provide. Here's Driussi. Pereira. Kolmanich fizzles it across. Gallagher keeps it alive. It's Wolf in space. Time to settle. And now another cross. It's behind Zardes. This is a chance to break now for Violette. Right down the line, looking for the goal scorer, Sherry. As Josh Wolf says last year, he thought they were great on the road. He said now in 2023, you still have to evolve. They did get a big road win against Real Salt Lake. They couldn't do it on the road against this Violette side. Now back at home, What's the story going to be? Driussi lofting it in again. Decius is there. He makes a catch through traffic. Emiliano Rigoni being that traffic. As the stats continue to update, Austin up to 15 recorded shots tonight to Violette's 2. 5 of those 15 have been on target. This is a touchdown of play. It's a throw into Violette. Decius. Top back pass by Horatius. He got that clean, or he thought otherwise. Time for Violette to knock it around. Do come out of it on the other side here. They'll make a venture forward. Germain, play this back. Now the cross lifted in. Fede tries to bring it down. Cleared away before it got to Sherry, and Austin retained possession here. Finley leading the break. Good challenge there in the middle just to slow it down. Pierre went to ground. Final few minutes before halftime. Should get a decent amount of stoppage time based on a few injuries and VAR. Kolmanich out of play. Another whistle against Austin. Clear for Violette, staying down. Window Germain. Sherry. Ring, great challenge there. And Austin with space to exploit. Finley. Wolf for Pereira. Pereira, play on. Thought he was fouled. Here's Wolf again. Rigoni fires one in, and again headed clear. Clearance not too convincing. There will be 6 minutes added on. Played ahead, flick through! Appeal for penalty. Nothing, says the referee. Is there enough contact there? There were a couple of hands on the back there of Driussi. From that angle, doesn't look like it. clear and obvious, so we play on. Sherry weaving through. Saba finds space out wide. On the turn. Taken on the first time, and Fede just couldn't connect as he wanted. There it is again. Looked like Driussi was already in a downward motion. Anyway, this one cleared out of play. Pereira. Remember, 6 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Finley. The challenge put in. It's out for a corner. The outswinger flicked along and just wide. Another free header for Austin. And Alex Ring just couldn't connect to put that on frame. What a chance that was. Easonen and Ring were right around that. Wolf. Now Rigoni. Ring serves it in once more. Falls to Pereira. Pereira into the middle, and Sarnes flicked in! But the flag will deny him for now. Flag goes up for offside. This no doubt will be looked at. Could this be another goal chalked off due to offside? Well, it's not been given, so it has to be already. It does look like that shoulder could be in an offside position. And that is why the flag went up on the far side. And it looks like that call will stand on the field. So no goal. Austin back to the drawing board. All the way back to Stuver. They called his name a lot from an Austin perspective. It's probably a good thing. But right now, they are searching. Driussi continues that search. It's broken up. Here's Driussi. Rigoni. Wide for Finley. They just feather that through. It didn't come off. The outlet is there for Violette. Remember, 6 minutes of stoppage time, 90 seconds to go in this first half. Germain trying to cut that back. He was stood up there. Violette keep this alive. Good skill shown on the far side. A couple of step overs, a few more. Now it's rolled in. Comes all the way through, taken and sliced out of play. Stevenson Guillaume with maybe Violette's best chance in this first half. What an opportunity that was. Probably could have taken a touch to settle that as well. After the weird spin on the ball after it was deflected through. Regardless, another chance goes begging for Violette. They've only had 3 shots in this first half. Moved out wide again. Can Austin find one before halftime? No! And Driussi was so close again. You wonder mentally where this Austin team is at. closing in on 20 shots in this first half. None of them have found the back of the net. What is it going to take for Austin tonight? That's what they have to be thinking right now. To midfield, and there is halftime. Well, how about this? You do not want to miss this second 45 minutes. Violette, up 3-0 on aggregate, have come to Austin, and they have pitched a shutout through 45 minutes. They are just 45 minutes away from the Concacaf Champions League quarterfinals. Halftime from Q2 Stadium. It's Austin 0, it's Violette 0. Back here, Q2 Stadium. Round of 16 here in the Concacaf Champions League. And what a story we have on our hands here tonight. Still no score between Austin FC of the United States and Violette, the minnows of this competition from Haiti. They're not looking like minnows here tonight. They have come to play, and what a performance they are putting in so far. And there will be a substitution of Ethan Finley coming off. Will be Diego Fagundes, who will replace him, the Uruguayan, who of course spent about a decade with New England. He also assisted 15 times last year for Austin. That led the team, and they could use some assisting here tonight. I'm Josh Eastern, glad to be back with you, and what a second half this could turn out to be. And what a first half it was for Paul Robert Dichus, who of course made countless big save after big save. Brad Stuver had a bit of a quieter first 45 minutes. We will see what this second half is going to bring. Talking things over as O'Shea Nation sets his watch. Sure it stays on, and here we go. 45 more minutes. Could it be one of the biggest upsets in this tournament's history? At least one of the more improbable ones at that. Already a foul here as Dume Fede goes down. He picked up a yellow card for simulation earlier in the first half. Play down the line, Fede. We'll just have to see this roll out of play. weren't too many ventures forward in that first half for Violette. For Austin, it was basically like the field was tilted. And we'll see now what they can muster up in this second half. Zardes intercepted. And here comes Violette once again. Lofted forward. Gallagher. Rigoni plays it square. Pereira for Vaisinen. Pereira gets it back. Now it's Ring. Ring. Here's the square ball from Gallagher. Clearance not convincing. It's still there. Rigoni, now Gallagher. He was taken down. It's a free kick upcoming. No card given, but no doubt a foul to go against Lenz Pierre. He's feeling the effects of that. Two-man wall protecting that near post. This place would be put into a frenzy if they could put this away and pull one back. The in-swinger. Deschis punches it away. How can Violette get out and counter here? Find space with Fede. Oh, good move by Fede, and he keeps it in play. Here comes Violette. Gonna cut this infield. Switch the play, but it was Alex Ring who just got his studs on it. Now Rigoni right through the middle. Zardes! Deschis way off his line, but a great defensive play. Violette lived to see another day there. Risky business at the back, no doubt about it. Now it's turned over again. Pereira. Rigoni stands it up. Violette get this away, and maybe right into a counterattack. Germain leads the break. Is this the punishing blow? They keep it moving. On the turn, Fede gets to the end line. He ran out of steam there. He also thought he had his shoulder pulled there. Almost one goal on one end and another on the other. And now back and forth. Easy on the eye tonight in Austin. Ahead for Gallagher. Too far as Pierre ushers it out of play, and everybody can take a breath. Although Austin don't have much time to do so. And when are they going to start running out of time here? Sherry trying to switch the point of attack. There was space over there. Austin has done a good job to limit those crossfield passes. Gallagher. Rigoni into the middle! What a goal! Driussi on the volley! There's one back for Austin, and he's feeling the effects of this one. But Austin have something to celebrate, and what a sweet goal that was. And now emotions getting the best of both teams here. Another player goes down, and a lot now for VAR to look at in the aftermath here. That is one of the sweetest volleys you will ever see from Sebastian Driussi. And Austin finally have a goal back. Here it is again. Cleanly on the volley. Rigoni to Driussi, and then look after the play. See if we can see it. Driussi scores, and then was right there as it looked like one of the Violette players tried to clear that ball away, or at least go to pick it up. May have connected with Driussi, but don't let that take away from how sweet of a goal that is from Sebastian Driussi. All right, so 3-1 on aggregate. Still breathing room for Violette, but it's a little bit less than it was. O'Shea Nation just making sure everything is okay. It is. The goal will stand. It is now 3-1 on aggregate. It's turned over again. It's Wolf. Rigoni for Gallagher. Slipped in behind. It's Wolf. Cuts it across. Too tall. And runs all the way out of play. Now remember, this is the exact same 11, at least to start, for Austin that played over the weekend against RSL. Of course, the one sub made it halftime was Finley coming off. Fagundes coming on. Here's Rigoni coming forward. Still Rigoni, stands it up. It's headed away and then put into side netting. Fagundes was right there on the doorstep and just wrong side of the post. Great job by Emiliano Rigoni. Poked just wide by Fagundes. Another big defensive play by Wendy St. Felix. Has really played a strong game at right back, which is where he started in the first leg as well, as Sherry is now fouled. Down the line and turned over. Gallagher gets it right back. Wolf. Still looking for a second. It always is here at Q2 Stadium. A great atmosphere and the first Champions League night in their history. Oh, what a great first touch. And then it's put out of play on the deflection. Driussi just plucked that out of the air. These last few minutes have really shown why he is one of the top talents in Major League Soccer. Fagundes serves. Clearing header by Sherry. Carrera. Gallagher, good whip on this one, and again it's St. Felix at the back post. The weak side defending tonight from Violette has been really strong. There's 2 balls on the field, and I think they'll just do it again. Gets this out wide. Now the cross comes in. Vaisinen off his head and out of play. And now a sub coming on. Adam Lundqvist will be coming on. That will be the end of the night for Zan Kolmanic. On. Kolmanic off. A like-for-like substitution. Lundqvist, a experienced Concacaf Champions League player. Did make one appearance during his time with the Houston Dynamo in 2019. The heels of their U.S. Open Cup qualification to this competition. And also played in that first leg last week as well. His first season with the club coming over from the Houston Dynamo. Pereira. Lundqvist just onto the field. Vaisinen. Pereira for Fagundes. Triusi. And offside. Here's Rigoni through the middle. Locked away and turned over. St. Felix, heavy touch, he makes up for it. Is a player that is grabbing his left leg there for Violette. Just off screen here. Now he has gone down, and that is Lens-Pierre. Like it's just a cramp. I say just, but he is obviously in some pain. There's one of the 3 subs. Jean-Saint-Millon. He'll be carried off here, and we'll see if he's able to continue on. In play. Here's Ring. Trying to slip that through, is intercepted. Here comes Violette, trying to make something happen. Pierre was fouled. And this is the game that Austin just does not want to play. They're wasting time. They still need to score twice. Remember, the winner of this tie will move on to face the winner of Tauro against Leon. That is 1-0 in favor of Leon, the Mexican side. Bottom portion of this bracket is Tigres and Orlando. That's 0-0, and Motagua and Pachuca, which is also 0-0. So an intriguing side of the bracket. When you looked at this initially, probably would have penciled Austin in to the quarterfinals, but it obviously is not as simple as it once was. Rigoni. It's Rigoni again. Driussi. For Wolf. Wolf's cross through traffic and blocked away. As far as Ring. Now it's Wolf again. Gallagher asking for it. He'll get it. He'll square it. Oh, just pinballing around. Violette will carry this out, but very dangerous there. And they live to see another day, and they keep it where it is at 1-0. Wolf. Still Wolf. Score in Philadelphia has moved to 2-0 in favor of the Union. They look fairly comfortable to advance now on the other side of the bracket. Atlas and Olympia coming up tonight. Here's Ring. His cross, headers down. Oh no, it's a howler! And it's over the line. Austin will grab a second goal. What looked to be one of the most straightforward saves of the night turns into a Driussi brace. It's 2-0 to Austin. And all of a sudden, it's right there for the taking for Austin FC. Just a simple little ball over the top. Did he stay on side? He did. Headed down, right off his hands of Decius. He has made some incredible stops tonight. That is one he wants to forget. And now it's right there for Austin. Aggregate is 3-2. Remember, if Violette score 1, Austin would have to score 5. Headed centrally again. This one Decius will hold on to. And now, where do we go from here? This is flicked along. Fede is there, tries to cut it back, cleared away, and will this be a corner kick? No, this stays in for a moment. It's now going to be a throw-in. How about that? Hits the corner flag. Cross that off your bingo card tonight. Roniatini just trying to urge his team on now. We saw some very brave defending in that first half. Need to do a little bit more of it in these final 25 minutes. It's crossed in right at Stuver. And here they go. Play down the line, Fagundes. Fagundes splits two. Fagundes! It's still there. Cutting it back, it's Wolf. And now this is out of play. There's a whistle, but it's a throw-in going to Violette. Well, this is why Fagundes was brought onto the field for moments like that. He's definitely been a difference maker during his time here in Austin. Here's Alex Ring. Wolf. Ring again. Wolf again. Väisänen. His cross is headed down. Cleared right into the air, and Decius will hold on to this one. You know how much he wants that last one back. He won't get it back. And could he be the one now to really make a difference? That's Pierre down again for cramps. You wonder if he will be forced off. You really hate to lose anybody due to injury in a game such as this for Violette. And then you worry about the bench situation, which is just 3 players tonight. Looks like they will be forced into making a substitution. Sebastian Driussi talking to O'Shea Nation, making sure that Pierre gets off the field in a quick enough fashion here. His night will come to a close. We saw Sen-Mian getting ready. So will be Shad Sen-Mian to come on. The 18-year-old comes into the biggest game of his career. He did play 4 times at the Concacaf Under-20 Championship in 2022. The man who hasn't even graduated high school comes in now. This is sent in. Zardes is there. Was he brought down? Oh, he didn't see him behind him, Fagundes. He nearly snuck up behind Decius. Plenty to decipher there. And a player down as well for Austin looked to be Fagundes. Decius just wanted to put that down, I think, to waste more time. He didn't know Fagundes was behind him. There was also an appeal for penalty in that sequence with Zardes going down. And yet we play on. Sen-Mian has not come into the game yet. This is out of play. And now the sub will happen, but first let's look at this. There definitely was contact there on Zardes, and then look at the end of that. We can see it there. Doesn't look like we will, but Sen-Mian will look to come on and replace Pierre. Looks like they are making a VAR check here. So they will hold the sub until the check is complete. Here it is again. It does look like there's contact into the side of Jassy Zardes. And then is that also a penalty? So maybe a couple of things to check on here. Parchment assisted tonight by Odette Hamilton. Looks like Nick Lima is also preparing to come on for Austin momentarily. Long wait here for this VAR check. And he will go take a look at it, and you know what that normally means. let's have O'Shea Nation decide for himself. We will take a look at that. Would that be a foul on Horatius? Definitely looks like there is contact there. You see that left leg just get completely taken out. Is that clear and obvious? And is that enough in the eyes of the referee, O'Shea Nation? As you feel like Zardes would have been able to get a shot away if not for the contact. Second big VAR check of the night. The first one ruled out an Austin goal in the first half. This one potentially giving Austin a penalty. This will be a good look at it as well. You see Horatius lunge in with that right leg. And Zardes brought down because of it. He tried to plead his innocence right away, did Horatius, but we'll see if O'Shea Nation thinks the same. This is another long look from our referee tonight. Goes on and on. Some school of thought that says maybe if you have to look at it for so long, it should just stay what was called on the field. Is it really clear and obvious at that point? O'Shea Nation, Danian Parchment, Odette Hamilton, all taking their time here to see this through. No doubt will add on to stoppage time. Quite a big number you have to expect. Now the crowd's starting to get a bit restless as well. And it looks like O'Shea Nation finally has his decision. What is it going to be? No penalty! So the call on the field stands. How about that? Not clear and obvious enough to overturn it. And now the sub will be made for Violette. As Shad Sanmian will now come on. And it looked like Nick Lima was also preparing to enter for Austin, and he in fact will. So after all of that, no penalty. Austin still trails 3-2 on aggregate. And of course, they are leading 2-0 on the night. Foul against Austin. As we're into the final 15 minutes plus. Emphasis on plus after that lengthy VAR review. Cross now sent in, Zardes, he missed it, Driussi did as well. What a chance that was again for Austin And these balls coming in from both sides have just been tremendous. It looks like the man off is Leo Vaisinen for Austin. Nick Lima looks like has come on as that second center back. Driussi is both goals tonight. Will that be enough? Right now it's not. Driussi again looking for Zardes, and this is headed away. Two subs remaining for Austin in this game. Another long cross. Rigoni got up for it. Saba heads it away. Trying to keep this in play. It will stay in play, but Ring wins the race to it. Just joining us, 2 second-half goals from Sebastian Driussi in two very different fashions. And that is why we're at 2-0 tonight. It's 3-0 on aggregate. He's sent into the, or pardon me, it's 3-2 on aggregate now in favor of Violette as they are trying to hold on here. It's 3-0 coming into the evening. Austin have cut into that deficit. But can they find another goal? They had close to 20 shots in that first half. Nothing able to beat Decius tonight in goal. Austin need one more to at least force penalties. Violette score. Austin will need 5 goals. Driven ball in, straight out of play. Like another sub coming for Violette as these Austin fans try to urge their team on. Looks like that was Renato Lambert, who was just about set to come on. Here is the shot count, 22-3. Gallagher, Lima. Pereira. Gallagher through traffic, gobbled up by Decius. Good strike by Gallagher, who is a forward by trade. He was a really potent forward in college at Notre Dame, started his career as a forward as well with Atlanta, has transitioned into an outside back position, and he has flourished there so far in his still young career. And here is the second sub of the night for Violette. We'll see Renato Lambert replace Stevenson at Guillaume. And there will also be a sub here for Austin. And this is no doubt an attack-minded sub with Will Bruin coming onto the field. His 16th Champions League appearance and a reigning champion as well. Of course, he came over from the Seattle Sounders during the offseason. fist. It's it right back now. Fagundes. His cross. Looking for Bruin, who was no doubt more of a target man in there. Sherry thought he was fouled. Instead, this is cleared. Under 10 minutes to go. And should get a decent number for stoppage time as well. Austin have to feel like they can win this in regulation and avoid penalties. You got to get that third one first. Fagundes looking for Bruin in the middle, just wide. What a chance that was for Owen Wolf, an acrobatic effort at that, and just wide. What an effort from Owen Wolf. Moved out wide, Rigoni serves it in, it's cleared away for a corner. Another corner kick. They'll play this short. Rigoni looking for options. The in-swinger! Decius through traffic. Just able to push that away. He is still down as play continues on. The referee has to stop it with the goalkeeper down. He took some punishment there, but he made a tremendous stop. And the trainers will have to come on again here. Remember, there is no backup goalkeeper tonight for Violette on the bench. Not on the roster in the first leg. Some of that cooling spray on that hand. He's going to have to gut this one out. There's not been a player who's been involved, I think, in more than what he has been through tonight. Drop ball, we'll put this back in play, and Austin trying to push forward again. This one headed clear. Sherry dispossessed. Pereira. Rigoni curls it in. Sardes blocked out. Driussi over the bar. Looking for a hat trick. Looking for the equalizer. And another chance goes begging. Effort there, but he wanted that one on frame. St. Felix, he didn't know much about that. He did what he needed to do. Wolf fouled. And a yellow card. Window, Germain into the book. Stuver just touches this into play. Lima. Ring. Lundqvist. Fede, can he carry this out? There is space. Germain, can he put this away for Violette? Fede keeps it moving. Send me on the far side. Here's Sherry on the turn. Can he keep it? Could not. And now trying to catch the goalkeeper off his line. This out of play. And Violette will take that. Rigoni. Lundqvist off to the far side for Fagundes. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. There was a long VAR review in this second half, along with multiple injury stoppages. Fagundes. Here's Pereira. Good defensive effort, and it's a goal kick. Foul from behind against Violette here. Steven Saba, captain of this team. 90th minute. Another cross. Zardes for Lima. Tries to keep it moving. Wolf keeps the possession alive with Ring. Serves it in. It's Bruin wide. What a chance that was. Looking for his second Champions League goal is Will Bruin. Scored one in 2018 against Santa Tecla. And that's it. This is a foul against Violette. And now a yellow card will be added. 10 minutes of stoppage time. Oh boy, buckle in, here we go. Ten minutes to go. Austin searching for a goal, maybe more. Can Violette see this to the finish line? Floated in for Wolf. Tried to center that ball and cleared away again. If you're just joining us, Philadelphia Union have moved on, taking down Alianza 4-0. Of course, more action to come in just a few minutes as well, with the late game of Atlas and Olympia. But we have some business to finish here first. This is floated in and flicked along. Cleared as far as Wolf. Wolf through traffic. The 5-hole was closed by a Violette defender. Is that enough for a foul? It is not. It's a throw-in. As we we stand. Violette's going through. 1 goal for Austin would bring us to penalties. 2 would see Austin win. As this bounces all the way out of play. And now 2 Violette players on the ground, and Decius wanting some sort of card here. The AR will take a look, as he is grabbing his head. Nelson Pierre is the one down. This will only add to the 10 minutes. Cicerone gets back to his feet as well. Now he's back on the floor, is Cicerone. There's another look at it. It was Will Bruin who had Pierre on his back. Cicerone being helped off. Nelson Pierre is okay to continue on here. Still 1 more sub available, but I don't think Violette can afford to take either of these players off the field. There is the final sub in Jude St. Louis. Remember, was not on the roster in the last leg. It's been Renato Lambert taking the goal kicks here for Violette. Fede can't get there. Austin look upfield again. Wolf right through the middle and runs right into Sherry. Touched ahead. Trying to beat Pereira for pace. Not going to happen. Stuver got a touch to it. Violette cannot pin Austin in. They scramble back just to get people back defensively. Wolf again. Keeps it moving. Rigoni. Pereira for Lundqvist and Ring. Alex Ring flicked along by Rigoni, and it's taken in by Decius with his toes on the goal line. Violette right now playing with 10 players because Cicerone is off the field still. Lima keeps this in for Wolf. Down the line, too heavy, out of play. Goal kick, Violette. And this is the last sub of the game for Violette. They have no more players to use tonight. Jude St. Louis, he comes onto the field, was not on the roster in the last leg, and now enters in stoppage time in Austin. Can Austin find a game or an aggregate tying goal? They need to win this 3-0. At least it's into the middle. It's headed away. Lima. Long throw, flicked along. Violette trying to get this away. 4 minutes to go. Here's the in-swinger, looking for Zardes. Couldn't reach him. Still alive. Violette, swing and a miss. Rigoni, and cleared away. I give Violette a lot of credit. They have been very disciplined in their defending. They've limited set pieces around the box tonight. I hope that's not a broadcaster's jinx for their sake. Now this is moved out wide for Lima. But this has been a heck of a defensive effort tonight from Violette, and it was from the opening 30 seconds of the game. Here's Lima, again looking for Zardes. It'll fall outside the area! Was that deflected out of play? It was, and maybe a crucial block. The smallest of touches as Lundqvist put his laces through it. Two and a half to go. They'll play it short. Fagundes for Lima. He'll float it in. Zardes is there. So is Decius. And maybe, just maybe, that blunder from Decius that led to the second goal, he will be forgiven for it. And only if Violette are able to move through. Lundqvist moves it out wide. Wolf. Lima, Pereira. Rigoni trying to dance through defenders. It's taken away. And Violette can just take this as far away from goal as possible. Germain. He's fouled, and more precious seconds tick off the clock. Another look at that, just any sort of contact, and you felt like Germain was going down, and Austin, he took the bait there. Will there be enough time for Austin to go down and get one more opportunity? Floated towards goal. It's over Stuver's head. This is it. If it's really just 10 minutes, this is the last chance for Austin FC. Their inaugural Champions League berth. The in-swinger, it's still alive. Bruin trying to chase it down. St. Felix clears it away, only as far as the corner. Lundqvist, played by Sherry, and he'll blast it away. It's a throw-in for Austin. Now there have been a few stoppages. Will the referee honor that? Another long service in. Rigoni, it's saved by Decius. 100 minutes on the clock. It's Wolf. All eyes to the referee now. Only he knows how much time is left. Lofted out wide. Trying to chest it down, Driussi! Blocked down, it was right off the chest of the defender, who is still down. Stuver coming forward now. Play continues on. The 18-year-old Sen Mian gets this out of play. 101 on the clock. Pereira, this has got to be it. Floated in for Ring. It's still alive. Fagundes, Driussi blocked and cleared away. The referee looks at his watch. There's the whistle. Do not scratch your eyes. This is storybook stuff for Violette of Haiti. They have done it. They have taken down Austin FC in one of the most improbable upsets in Champions League history. What a night for Violette of Haiti. Remember the name. They are moving on to the Champions League quarterfinals. An improbable feat. They've talked about soccer bringing this country together in moments of tough times. And all of a sudden now it's starting to kick off here at the end. Not what you want to see. But what a moment to savor for Violette. A shorthanded roster tonight, and yet they come to Austin and they complete the job. It wasn't pretty at times. Here is the ending and the last opportunity. Driussi had a great chance there, and it was saved by Decius, who has just played an incredible game tonight. Ronnie Atimi doesn't even know how to celebrate. He is just overcome with joy. And so are these players. Incredible scenes. And that is why people love this beautiful game. So Austin, they will leave this competition after just 2 games. And that'll do it for our coverage tonight. Austin wins it on the night 2-0, but it's Violette of Haiti. They are the story. They will be moving on to the quarterfinals of Champions League. For our entire crew, I'm Josh Eastern saying so long. It is Violette moving on.